shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, Dre. What's up? Give me a funky ass bass line. Well, I'm easy, I got bitches galore. You may have a lot of bitches, but I got much more. With my super duper group coming out the chute. Easy E, motherfuckers cold knocking the boots. Cause I'm a be a monster if you heard. You think I own a drugstore. Getting stupid because I know how. And if a sucker talk shit, I can be my. Ain't no sipping, the bitches are flipping. Slow down and hit a dipping. Continue my tripping, hitting my switches, collecting my bitches. The money that I make so I can add to my riches. Because my pockets are fat. A hardcore picking cold from in the streets, and with a homie like Dre just supplying the beats. Because I'm a gangster having fun. Never leave the car without cracking a gun. Motherfucker make it act, what was it? Girl, you should have known by now. Easy does it. Easy does it. Fucking motherfuckers up. Where you from, fool? Rolling through the hood, go tearing shit up. Stick my head out the window and I say what's up. To the niggas on the corner, cold bumping the box. But you know that's an alibi for slanging the rocks. A dark-skinned sucker said, what the fuck? So I put my shit in and had to try my luck. On the way through my bitch, jocking 24/7. Rolling motherfuckers, ate 'em up, hit 11.
All right. Hello. I don't even know if my sound is even working right now. I guess we're gonna find out here in a bit. Yeah, gearing up for some. Yeah, it looks like we got some sound going. Kill. Yeah. Friday night. Racing. America's region. Fuck ICE. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck fascism. Fuck war. Fuck the police. And yeah, let's have some fun over here. Oh shit, is my wheel on? Yeah, my wheel's on. Okay, cool. I didn't even know my wheel was on. All right, so yeah, over here, America's region. See what we can do over here. Yeah, anybody who's over here checking out right now, I appreciate y'all being here. It's been a while since I've been on. I've been racing a lot. Just haven't been streaming. Yeah, man. Summertime, crazy ass shit going on in the United States of America. Haven't really felt like fucking, frankly, haven't really felt like speaking. But yeah, it's Friday night. I seen the good homie, the Brown Beast was running. I seen the homie Tinsley was running, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll jump in and catch a race with him. But obviously, I'm not. So it is what it is, and it looks like I got some really crappy. I'm like not even at a single fucking bar, man. I don't even know if this is even fucking going through right now. If it is, it's probably all choppy and shit. And my laps thus far is sucking. Shout out to the homie, the arm Joinsville up ahead. Oh Jesus, that was not the ideal turn of events. I mean, to be fair, I fucked up right there. So yeah, it is what it is. Let's see if we can get this shit cleaned up. Again, I don't know my car. Is this homie behind me in a fucking Lexus? Oh, jeez, this one's so fucking wide right there. Fuck, dude. Anyways, yeah, fired up to get in some racing over here tonight. I've been doing a lot of racing lately. And, yeah, go get it. Go get it. The Big Daddy. Been fucking up, man. So, shout out to this homie, man. Yeah, it's been a relatively successful past few weeks. Been having a good time. Wasn't initially hyped on the Group 3 over here, but really love Trial Mountain. And knock on wood, I've been feeling pretty okay. I wouldn't go so far as to say hella comfortable in these vehicles, but shit hasn't been terrible, so we're just rolling with it and just having some fun, man. Frankly, I'm not really overly concerned about DR at this point right now. Just really having a good time racing and enjoying that. I've got like so many fucking accounts that it's kind of like I can kind of like not make a trip on it, and you know what I'm saying, like not be the end of the world. So again, shout out to Big Daddy up ahead with the I don't know what Lexus that is, but he's fucking murdering it. Oh, look at that! All of a sudden my fucking bars are back up. So yeah, I wonder if my fucking shit wasn't jacking up earlier. All right, obviously I botched the start of the race. Let's see if we can't. Ideally, oh, I wonder if that's gonna be a penalty. That went pretty wide right there. Hopefully I'm not gonna be watching that one right there too. Jesus, man, I'm having some technical difficulties. I'm definitely not in the zone right now. So yeah, hey, shout out to everybody out there. Hey, I forgot to do my whole pre-race spiel. It's been so long since I streamed. As always, all my competitors, may y'all find success in whatever goal it is you have set ahead of yourselves to achieve. May we all either maintain or gain in our sportsmanship/saving race of one race I competitive race. For myself, I'm going to say it as always, my primary goal is to earn the respect of my competitors, keep my driving honorable, keeping it classy, equally as important, maintain my composure, keep my emotions in check. That includes how I handle my vehicle race scenarios. That includes any verbal opinions I may want to express about my competitors. I should have the ability to do so. Daily, I'll say on daily. Make sure to set opinions within the PMA as positive mental attitude. Certified zone speak. I got you, bro. You're good. Long story short, don't get mad here. Car's in my car. Don't get mad and talk smack. I wasn't really certain where the homie. I don't know if I hit homie or he hit me, or I don't know what the fuck happened right there. Anybody who happens to be checking this out, is my feed fucking actually working, or is it like all jacked up, all choppy and shit, man? Jeez, I lost so much time right there. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm just like mega glitching out right now. So yeah, it is what it is. Just fired up against some racing, man. Again, it's been a crazy ass summer here in the States, and you know, multiple people fucking getting murdered on our streets by armed fucking fascist agents of a fucking pedophile, dude. I mean, it's just so fucking weird. I was just watching this guy on TV earlier, man. This guy is like literally like an orange ass motherfucker, and fucking people fucking like are afraid of him, or like, it's so fucking bizarre, man. Again, man, to all my international homies, man, I'm just giving you all a little bit of light of what's going on here in the U.S. It's fucking bizarre, dude, and it's gross that again that people are like literally getting killed. Whoa, Jesus. Yeah, it's all fucking bad, dude. So anyways, all right, so I'm not entirely certain what happened right there, but somehow we've been able to fucking get up in the P1, although I just botched that exit right there. All to hell, didn't I? Yeah, so I got to get back on my game. But yeah, man, again, it's been a fun week racing, with the exception of the other night, man. Shout out to the homie Phil Casso, aka the Villainous Games. You guys already know. Make sure to check out his channel. Thick ass homie. I'm part of the TNS squad, which is a Phil Casso ran race crew. TNS stands for Team Not Sponsored, because we're not sponsored by anybody. Anyways, yeah. So the great Phil Casso, he's known for his liveries. He's known for his sick ass racing. He's also known for his great, super fun, competitive lobbies. Anyways, I was in one of his lobby races. I don't know, was it yesterday or the day before? I forget. And there was a certain character out there who I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with. I'm not going to say his name because he's a fucking weirdo. And I'm trying to keep it as PMA as possible. But yeah, the guy's a super douchebag. Anyways, he's just like known for coming in races and just like trolling people and just kooking it, man. You know, like, we're out here, we want to race, man. We want to have a good time. We want to see each other do well, man. And this guy like gets off on fucking with people, and I don't. And yeah, it's just, anyways, with the exception of that guy, who honestly, I think he's got like a bunch of fucking accounts too, man. And I thought I saw what I had thought might have been one of his names in this lobby. So I was like, oh shit, man, I hope that dude's not in here. So anyways, yeah. Is what it is. But yeah, with the exception of that, man, it's been fantastic racing this week, man. Great competition all the way around with all the homies. Again, I was hoping to get into a daily matchup with the good homies of Tinsley and the TPC Brown Beast, man. Those who don't know, both sick ass streamers. Brown Beast is a streamer on YouTube, and Tinsley, Tinz as in zebra, Ley. He's a streamer on Twitch. Man, I've been racing Tinsley for a while. Always one of the top fucking global dudes time-wise. And I don't think I'd ever seen him stream. Then I recently started checking out the Twitch just because I was like, man, like I never checked it out. And yeah, happened on his channel, man. Homie fucking races in VR too, which is so insane. Those who don't know, like full cockpit view. Unlike myself, where I have a big fucking wide rear view mirror, I can fucking scope shit out, man. He doesn't have that. So shout out to the cats who were able to run that VR and run it successfully too, man. Hell, I can't even run the cockpit view in these fucking cars, period, man. So I don't know, maybe one of these days I'd like to, I totally want to get into the VR at some point, just out of my realm of financial possibilities currently. All right, so watch the exit right there, but thus far still holding on. Oh, Scrappy with 12515, fastest lap. Shout out to that, homie. That's an incredible race pace. I don't think I've gotten any lower than like a 152.6 in race. I was racing homie last night. Where was I at? In Asia. Homie ran like a 151 like fucking 6 in race. That's like basically like my fastest time in qualifying. So yeah, man, there's a lot of really fucking sick racers out and about, man. Gran Turismo, man. So shout out to these cats. All right, where are we at? Lap number 5. Looks like I finally got that exit right there and blowing it all fucking race. I jumped into this one kind of cold. I was getting ready to do some racing over in Europe, and again, seeing the homies are racing with the Americas, and yeah. Anyways, I mean, I definitely got a bunch of homies on course on this one too, man. A lot of these guys out here. So shout out to all the cats on course this race, man, and hopefully we'll be able to catch some of the other cats later. My hope is to do at least 3, if not 4, but I don't know. We'll see after we feel after a couple. This particular race, right? It's just like fucking as soon as one race ends, you're back in the next one like in under 4 minutes. So it's not like I have time to go outside and go chill and take a quick smoke break between races, man. So it is what it is, man. So shout out to Armin, the Joinville back there, man. Homie's been killing it. And I have not, but I'm not terribly bummed out with my performance thus far. Do I even have? I don't even have a 152 lap yet, man. That's pretty fucking terrible. All right, I had like 1.7 seconds. Now this homie's got it down to just barely over a 1 second. He's cut it down, so he's cut down a lot. So shout out to that homie. Yeah, I think he just had a unfortunate penalty, and even a half-second penalty on this course, I think equates to basically like a 1.5 seconds. Then you got me over here doing everything I can to blow every fucking exit. And yeah, man. So shout out to that homie back there. And hopefully we can continue to get a that was a terrible exit, but am I able to get pulled back on the throttle ASAP? Okay. Yeah, the homie is gaining on me. What car is he into? Is he in the Audi? He's in the Audi, man. That's a fast fucking car. Actually, I don't know. We might actually be even on top end speed. This looks like we're holding right there. Woo! Drone. I was just able to get out of there. Homie is still gaining. Holy moly, I think we just held off with a W. Alright, so race number 1 over the Americas region, and able to get out of here with a W. I will take that, man. Alright, so yeah, first race of the night. Again, shout out to everybody out there in Race World. Hope everyone's night as well. Hope you all, family, friends, neighbors, acquaintances, strangers, hope everyone is safe wherever you may be in this great big blue biosphere we call Spaceship Earth. Again, Race Number 1 is in the books. Lucked out with a W on that one. And yeah, hopefully we can continue to move forward. Alright, so yeah, I will take that for the first race. Clean race ring, I'll take it. Yep. All right, yeah, so the homie Scrappy, he's like, yeah, dude, your shit was lagging. And, yeah, I felt bad, dude. All right, so, hey, you gearing up for race number 2? So we're going to take a quick pit stop pre-race. Be right back. Pardon me.
Now they will know why they are afraid of the dark. KESP. Will learn why they fear the night. La reine tombe pas. Arrête pour les dégâts.
My brother. Fuck those motherfuckers indeed, man. Motherfucking murderers, man. Fucking murderers. Fucking murderers. Fucking murderers, man. Yeah, yeah. It's, I was mentioning it. Hey, number 1, thanks for stopping by to share some solidarity, bro. I mentioned this, I haven't been streaming in quite some time. And I mean, frankly, it really all kind of started last winter with the murders that started going down. I mean, these are the murders that we fucking know about and literally saw with our own fucking eyes because that shit was fucking caught on film, man. Straight murders, right? This, you know, I'm sure there's been countless others that are behind the scenes in these literal fucking concentration camps that the U.S. government the fascist fucks are fucking perpetrating upon this nation, man. And you got so many people with their fucking heads in the sand, like shit is fucking normal, man. I'm not like laughing because this shit isn't in any way comical, but the insanity of it all, man. You know, I mean, I have to find like some way to fucking release that shit, man. Anyways, so I've been streaming for, I don't know, maybe a couple of years now, streaming Gran Turismo 7. Love Gran Turismo 7. I've been playing since the very first one. Always loved racing games since I was a kid, playing pole position in the arcade. And but it was really around this last summer, or rather this past winter, right, when the Renee Nicole Good and the Alex Brenny murders happened in Minnesota, right? And it was at that point, man, I was like, I can't, like, I'd like to come on stream and have the time and race, you know, and meet cats from around the world, right? Like, this is a community here at Gran Turismo 7 in many ways, like the skateboarding community that I've been a part of since I was 10 years old, right? In many ways, right? It's very similar in that we're like a microcosm of humanity. We want to share cool shit, man. We want to hear what the weather is like in Bangkok. We want to hear what the fucking food is like in London, right? We want to hear what it's like to play music for Dionne Warwick a la German Kiwi in Germany, right? We want to share these experiences, right? We certainly don't want to bomb each other and murder each other and all this other bullshit, right? So I was just kind of at like this crossroads, man, where I couldn't act like I was fucking happy, man, and able to get to work without getting shot in the fucking face by these motherfuckers, right? But yeah, I can't act like it's not happening. Hey, there goes Tinsy right there, dude. That's a good homie right there. So Genkota. Hey, we got Grove Street out here too. Wow. All right, now I'm in a lobby with some heavy hitters, man. Shout out to these cats, man. So yeah, man. Going back to it, man. I just couldn't. I couldn't even get conscious, act like shit was fucking cool, because it's not fucking cool, man. I couldn't, you know. And I've been taking a break, man. Summertime, I get up. I usually do some races before work. I'll head out, get in some fucking little small amount of skateboarding before work. I'll work my work day, skateboarding and doing some runs. Doing some swimming. If there's an event going on, some sort of protest, some way for myself to be of service, I'm going to make that happen at some point in the day. I'm going to protest all day. Yeah, that we can clearly fucking see, man. That we can clearly see it. You know, I work with a lot of younger cats, man. In my lifetime, I'm a child that was gone through the 70s, and both my parents in the San Francisco Oakland Bay area, where I was born and raised, very active socially. And I've seen the world change, man. My mom worked at the Teamsters. She fought for the working man. I remember doing art for like making signs. Helio, that's all good, brother. Always good to see you, Helio, man. Shout out to you, my man. Hope you are well. Oh shit, did I do my brake balance? Yeah. So again, I've always like been one to. I was raised in an environment, right, where you fight for the working man, right? You fight for equality. Both my parents, especially my father, suffered racial injustice back when it was basically still like fucking civil rights era in El Paso, Texas, where he grew up, right? And Jesus, I'm fucking up already. And so I was raised with this. Now, growing up in the Bay Area, I was I've often said this, right, a melting pot of cultures, of lifestyles, right? And so I've always kind of, I don't know, not kind of, but I've always felt totally blessed that I grew up such a tolerant region. But you know, I remember as a kid getting out of my zone, right? We'd go to some of the more affluent areas, more predominantly not fucking people that are poor and darker skin tone than a Caucasian. And we would be looked at, right? We went to stores, we had eyeballs on us, and I always felt it kind of there, but it was never really over the top. And as I got into like my high school years, and I literally, the world started to change, right? I remember, I can say this, tell this story, man. I saw like a Time magazine cover, and it was a photo of a baby. It was like, this is like a mixed race baby. This is the future, right? Which was, I mean, if you really think about the grand scheme of things, like all of humanity has always been fucking mixed fucking genes, right? Skin tone, whatever, right? Like, it's not like this is something brand new, right? But as it was presented to us in popular culture, right? TV shows at the time, I remember as a kid, like the characters that were Latino, the characters that were black, the characters rather that were Asian, they were presented to us as like foolish characters. It was always the Caucasian people that were presented to us as the heroes. King Kota, my dude. Thanks for the job. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's a good homie from fucking Japan, man. Let's all say hello to King Kota, man. The good homie, man. That's what I'm talking about, right? We want to share experience of love and hope, man, and music and culture. And hey, like Ken, what's the weather like over Japan today? Hey, also on that note, I'm sure you're probably having a little difficult time understanding English. Forgive me, I don't speak like a lick of Japanese, right? But yeah, man, shout out, man. I heard there was a big earthquake. I was actually helping on this woman today at my work. She's from Japan, lives here now, and I just saw like a little clip about it on social media. I had no idea, but I mean, it's not surprising, right? We live on the Pacific Ring of Fire, you know, so I mean, we're very geologically. Whoa! What happened to the homie C. Smith? He bounced out. Anyways, yeah, thanks for stopping by. But yeah, going back to it, man, what happened now with the whole fucking rise of Donald Trump, right? Is all of a sudden all these fucking assholes that basically hid under their fucking rocks, ashamed of their fucking overt racism, right? And because of the social consequences, and rightfully so, right? Like, society had progressed, right? Especially in my high school years, the late 80s, early 90s, right? Shit just started to change, man. The world was changing, right? The wall went down, the Berlin Wall, all this shit was going on, right? Now, along the way, there's always been... I'm trying to think the best way to put it, because, I mean, certainly, while I was familiar with the injustices of the U.S. military, right? And society in general, right? We learned about Japanese internment during World War II. We learned about the Chinese exclusion laws. We learned about the Zoot Suit riots in LA, right? We learned about the injustices towards African, I mean, fucking slavery, right? Slavery, right? Putting people in fucking bonds and selling them, right? Like all that shit. Go ahead, bro. I got you. You're good. I've been fucking up. Just all that combined. Even all that aside, right? I was like, you know what? You can't, and I still believe this and have hope to this day, man. That you can't fucking stop progression. You can't stop love, man. It's inherently not possible. It's like the universe is expanding, right? None of us can stop that. That's love, right? My belief, anyways, right? That's love. Now, when we have the rise of Donald Trump, it's like all of a sudden it's like I have to make the analogy. It feels like these fucking dummies are just like trying to pull at the shirt and hold someone back from moving forward. And it's like, dog, like all you're doing is tugging on my shirt. We're still gonna move forward, right? But you're just being a fucking nuisance. And anyways, man, yeah. So rage is an understatement, man. I was at my place where I earned my money today, and give me a sec. I can't read all that. We need the yeah, absolutely. I think there's a lot of that. I mean, it's so many factors combined. I think at the heart of it, probably the number one issue is the consistently defunding of education in this country, right, over time. The breakdown of the unions. I remember when I was a child, man, both my parents didn't make substantially much of a wage than I make now, but yet with that nearly same wage, they were able to send both their kids to really good schools. They were able to send both their kids to college. They were able to buy a home, to live well. We were never like wealthy by any means, right? But we definitely were not lacking for things that we needed, right? And I mean, it goes without saying, man, things have changed, man. And all that is a result of the continuous breakdown of the unions, right, to protect the workers. And I remember as a kid, I would go to El Paso, Texas, where my parents were from, and just across the Rio Grande, was Juarez, Mexico. And I remember as a kid never seeing poverty like that. People to see that here in the U.S. That would have been unheard of in the late 70s, 80s. And a lot where I grew up at. Obviously, I wasn't around previous to that to see like footage of the poverty that was going on in New York, for example, and some of those neighborhoods. But yeah, it's a whole combination of factors. And but yeah, you're absolutely right, man. The whole isolation, right? The internet world now, right? Like I can connect with all these people. I think there was like two sides to the internet coin. Like I think it's fantastic. We have instantaneous communication. We can connect, share ideas, maybe connect and hear about where the next protest is going to be, about what we can do to be of service, right? Where can we contribute? What's a way to get involved and contact your local political leaders and make your voice heard to them and let them know, hey man, motherfucker, like you work for me. Little things like that, right? So, but at the same time, right, you're just stuck in that bubble. You're not getting outside and connecting with people. Yeah, you're 100%. Whoa, accurate about that. Who was that the one? Was that Hurtado? Yeah, but hey, shout out to you, my man, or sister, or whoever, how you want to refer to yourself. My daughter has been educating her dad on that. Yeah, shout out Cam, love you, kiddo. Shout out to everyone out there. Everyone, again, hope everyone is well. Your family and friends are safe. And do what you can to look out for one another in every scenario. And we're coming up towards the end of race number 2. This race is definitely not gone as expected, but hey, that's okay, man. I'm just having a good ass time. I'm out here again in a lobby with some heavy hitters. I don't know where Tinsley's at up in the grid right now. He must be somewhere up towards the front, man. But that homie, I raced him the other night, and I'm like, again, rarely in a lobby with the same cat, because he's always has significantly faster qualifying times than myself. But I've been seeing him on course now for a few years, man. Just a really honorable, solid race to do. Look at that, Grove Street 151.6 in race. Those who don't know, that's a Grove Street streamer out of Connecticut State. He just recently went full-time streamer because he's so fucking good at racing that he was able to quit his job as a teacher and become a full-time streamer teacher, man. So let's all give a big shout out to Grove Street. That's like faster than my qualifying time. He's doing that as a race in race pace. Insane, man. I like to pride myself that I'm getting a little bit faster than I did when I first started racing online. Anyways, when I started racing online 4 years ago now, something like that, maybe almost 5 years ago. Previous to that, before the whole online aspect, I was racing, but if you want to race your homies like back in the 80s or the 90s, right? They'd sit on one side of the couch in the controller, you'd be on the other side of the couch in their controller, and you fucking race each other, right? That's how you race. Nowadays, right? Like, again, Ken Kota might be in Japan, in his room with his rig racing, and I'm over here near Modesto and maybe Grove Street's out in Connecticut. We can race each other from all over the world, right? Yeah, so I'm confident in my abilities, but man, I tell you what, I'm being really humbled tonight on course with these guys, man, because these guys are murdering it. All right, so 6-lap race has been a relatively, whoa, Jesus. Oh, shit, almost lost it right there. All right, shout out to Hurtado back there. Look at that, Tinsley, 151.5. Anyways, yeah, Tinsley, I was racing the other day, and I think he was doing Day-to-day grills. Yeah, right. I mean, literally, I have to think about that, and it's something that I learn every day. Just today, I was dealing with someone, and while I'm not fluent in Espanol, in the position where I'm at currently in life, I'm able to practice that. This is a very large Spanish-speaking community where I'm at here in the Central Valley, California. Definitely more so than anywhere I've ever lived, and so I'm so grateful to get to practice Espanol, even though I'm of Latino descent. We never spoke it in the household. My household, growing up as a kid, and I was able to get some points on that one. Fuck yeah, dude. Anyways, so but this other, I'm talking to one person, and there's this other woman a few feet away, and I knew that it was something I could help her with, so I was like, hey, you know what? Like, let me help you out in a moment. I say this to her in Espanol, and she responds to me in Espanol, right? And then this other woman that I'm talking to puts her hand over her mouth, and she's like, why can't she just learn English? You know, it was just such a fucked up, lame thing to say right then in that moment to a Latino, a brown skinned person with everything going on in this country, people getting fucking murdered because of the way they look, literal racial profiling being legalized by our fucking Supreme Court, put into place by racist ass motherfuckers. At the same time, are legit fucking pedophile associates at best if they didn't do the shit themselves, right? All the evidence is there. And I said to her, I was like, you know what? Like, if it's gonna be like that, I'm not gonna be dealing with you, right? And she immediately goes, oh my gosh, I'm not racist. I have a son-in-law who's da 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 da. And I'm just like, anyways, right? I'm talking with my dad about this later on, and he's as blown away as I am by this comment. But I can't be the pot calling the kettle black. I can't proclaim myself like some paradigm of righteousness, right? I'm guilty of the same, if not worse, verbally expressed sentiments or harm against others around me over the course of my life multiple times, right? But going back to your statement, right? We live and we learn, and we have our own personal growth, and we have to. I shouldn't say we have to, but no, I think it's kind of if we want to move forward with serenity in our lives, right? We have to find that place of peace, man, and that takes work, man. Um, in my case, I had to do a certain 12-step program, right, to figure out why it is that I turned to substances to cope with the reality, right? Little things like that, right? And I'm able to put those principles into practice as much as I can daily. I think I often screw up, right? But I definitely have a lot more. Tools available to me to help my inner self-centered self cope with life on life's terms, right? And especially now as I'm gaining more and more revolutions around the sun. I'm not saying I'm gonna actually, I don't know. I could fucking expire tomorrow. Who knows, man? I've actually in the past 2 months, man, I've had like 3 of years of mine, man, who just randomly are no longer with us, man. I mean, like literally, randomly, like one of them fucking fell asleep and just never woke up, right? Another one. Yes. Oh, hey, shout out to you, my friend. Shout out to you, bro. Fantastic, right? It's literally every minute of time. I just coming up on 13 and a half years myself, and right, it's why I use those substances was to basically cope with fear. I was afraid of everything, right? And when I had that alcohol and drugs in my system, right, I was no longer afraid to engage with people, right? And I remember one day I was at my place where I earn my money, man, and it's often where I'm at. It can be a kind of a stressful situation. A lot of people coming at me, raid, right? And I happened to one of the guys from the particular 12-step program that I was into, right? He happened to be there and doing some stuff, and I'm losing it. And I see him, I'm like, oh my god! At the time, this is very early in sobriety, and I'm like losing my mind. I'm talking to like 2, 3, 4 meetings a day, right? Every single day, right? Because I'm losing my shit. And when he showed up, I was like, oh my god, like what a lifesaver, right? And I'll never forget, he said to me, he like looks over, he's like, Andrew, man, what a great place to practice our principles. And I was like, he's absolutely right? Because my inner self-centered self, right? My fearful ego is gonna want to go a point where like, oh my god, why are these fucking people bothering me? That's right. Like, that's where my mind will go, right? So I have to look out for little things, right? I don't know if you ever heard this one, but I heard early on this guy says, we gotta halt when I'm feeling crappy, right? I gotta halt. Which is an acronym for I gotta look out for my hungry, H, A, am I angry? Am I lonely, L-H-A-L? Or am I tired? Am I hungry, angry, lonely, or tired, right? I gotta halt. I gotta stop and ask myself that right before I start flying off the handle, right? Because my fucking brain, man, will take that little fucking molehill, and turn it to Mount fucking Everest. How about this shit? Good stuff right there. All right, so a lot of the homies from the last race in here. See what we can do to compete. We got Jack Kelly, the lawyer. Scrappy is back. We got Northern. We got Apollo. Spike Rises. Yeah, we got a few of the heavy hitters out here, man. So, hey, you know what, man? I'm way back in the field. I don't anticipate any forward progress, but what a real treat to be out here with these heavy hitters, man. Ton of respect. I'm pretty sure I've seen Steve before. Steve Size, or rather Size, P2 spot, super sick with it. Jacko, P4 spot 2, super sick with it. Barbacil, I'm pretty sure I've raced him before. Tinsley, that's a motherfucking GOAT. P5, man. In case, again, you guys don't know, man. Yeah, Tinsley, he's over on Twitch. Look him up if you want to check out some sick-ass race. Well, way better racing than mine. Again, homie wears the VR headset, right? So he's got the shit on his face. I don't know. I mean, I take that back. I know I could eventually get used to it if I applied myself to it. I haven't even tried it yet. The only VR I've ever done is like in Las Vegas, doing like the fucking, they take you on the shark boat. And I was like doing that, like sitting in the chair, like moving around, like dude, I can like literally look everywhere around me. I thought this was Simon. Alright, hey, shout out to all the homies on course, man. May we all find success in whatever goal it is that we have set ahead of ourselves to achieve. May we all either maintain or gain our sportsmanship / safety race. Have a one-ass race, a competitive race for myself. I'm going to say it is always my primary goal is to earn, keyword earn. Respect to my compares, keep my driving honorable, keeping it classy, equally as important, maintain my composure, keep my emotions in check. That includes how I handle my vehicle race scenarios. That includes any verbal opinions that may want to express about my compares should I feel the need to do so. Ideally, make sure it's set opinions within the PMA's positive mental attitude certified, so to speak. Long story short, don't get mad. Here cars in my car, don't get mad, clock smack. Yeah, so that was, I don't know, is that Simonade or Simon? It's a beautiful fucking song. At first I was like, dude, is that Sap playing? I'm like, no, that's not Sap. I looked it up. I'm listening to KXP radio station out of Seattle, Washington, 90.3 FM on the radio dial. Should you ever find yourself up in the great northwestern Emerald City, 92.7 FM on the radio dial, San Francisco Oakland Bay Area sister station called KXCs in California. I'm in about an hour east of the Bay, and I'm about 900 miles south of Seattle. Thus, I'm listening to it on the streaming app. I have to tell people, if you're a fan of music, I guarantee you 10,000% you're going to be a fan of KXP. So, yeah, check it out. K is in Kevin, E is in Edward, X is xylophone, P is in Paul. Greatest radio station on the planet. I think right now we're listening to The Continent, which is a radio show where they focus on music from the African diaspora. And Yeah, man, this shit was fucking beautiful right there. I love that Samoan stuff. I want to say Samoan was, I believe, a Bay Area based band, if I'm correct. I could be wrong, but I could be right. Okay, thus far, holding strong with these guys up front, but yeah, ideally I'd like to be able to get some clean space. Hopefully we can save Mike's slip and see what we can do. So, yeah, shout out to everybody who stopped by to stay tonight. My good homie, the Spread Democracy. The good homie, Get Gorda Helio Santos joined us from Brazil. Or just say hello, man. Shout out to all the race homies. Shout out to everyone out there. Just do what they can to, you know, keep the faith, look out and help out one another, do what we can to be of service. And these fucking, frankly, I mean, it's not even an understatement to say, man, it was some really perilous times in the United States, man. Like, we've always had our, oh, Jesus. Oh, shit, there goes Scrappy, bro. Go ahead, I got you, man. You're good. We've always had, you know, our history and our nasty-ass shit going on in this country, right? But I think for the most part, like, every generation is doing what they can to do better, man, and not repeat that same behavior. I was talking to my dad about this earlier today, man. I woke up last night and it was like 4 in the morning, so I had to take a leak, and it just like dawned on me that I read the book 1984 in high school, and I remember reading it being like, oh, this is like a sick book. Like, I've always been into like kind of like sci-fi type stuff, and it was kind of trippy, right? And while I have a relatively decent working critical, filled, skills, capable mind, the big picture didn't dawn on me, even though I've always been a mega fan of history, always one of my favorite subjects in school. Why we're taught history didn't, oh Jesus, didn't dawn on me as much. Thank you. Dude, we're scrappy. Do I got room to get by him? I don't think I have quite room to get by him. Oh, Jesus, that was not good. I should have just backed out of that. Oh, I'm fucked up now, aren't I? Alright, well, it looks like the last place it is. Yeah, that was kind of jacked up. Coming into that final chicane, I got tagged from behind. Had to really slow down, kind of got sandwiched in between the cars. I mean, I ain't mad at none of the homies, man. I've had a strong run tonight, so I ain't mega tripping. And, yeah, it's been some, excuse me, some tight-ass racing. So it is what it is. Not the end of the world. How about someone apologize to me? Anyways, what else, man? I forgot where I was at on my train of thought though before that whole accident happened. You know what? I tried to take the inside line. It was like I had a little bit of speed on Scrappy. I thought it would have been, I don't know, man. Like one of us should have held back. And if honestly, had I been in the other scenario, I probably would have. Again, I'm not, no shade on the homie, man. It's only Scrappy. It's all good. Plus, I owed him one the very first race I was in. Excuse me, I had some serious lag going on. I'm sure I messed him up. So, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, right here I had to super slow down. Yeah, it's all good, dude. I ain't tripping. But, yeah, again, I completely forgot what my train of thought was previous to that. But we're fired up. I think maybe I was talking about KXP. I don't even know anymore. I lost my train of thought, man. Damn it, dude. I thought I was going to have a spot or two also. But I saw the Eric Carter. I was like, oh, cool. I'm going to gain a spot. So, but yeah, this was a tough one over here. I didn't really have my cards weren't very well dealt. Yeah, it was going to be a tough situation either way. I mean, the only way I could have probably kept safe in that event would have been to completely back out, but I don't know, man. Again, I couldn't really back out. Felt like I had the speed line on the homie. So, it is what it is. What it is. I ain't tripping. Yeah, hopefully I didn't fuck up the homie Scrappy though too bad. Cause that's the homie, man. All good though. It's been a great week of racing. It's been a really fun night too. Again, shout out to everybody who stopped by tonight. Trial Mountaineering beverage. It's definitely going to be though my final race on tonight. After this, I'm going to take a break because it's 9 o'clock. And you should be getting word from the homeboy Tristan the Job. Shout out Tristan, fellow GT7 racer. There's technically 4 of us, but really only 3 since Mad Dog, as much as I love my brother Mad Dog, also at the job, does play Gran Turismo 7 on occasion. Frankly, Mad Dog, we haven't checked out. You haven't been joining us lately, man. So I don't know if I can kind of catch you. No, shout out, real talk, man. Yeah, we got Tristan, we got Ernesto. Ernesto wasn't around today, so we'll see if he's gonna be up to racing. I hope all is well with him. As a matter of fact, usually I'll hear from him, man. I definitely would have blamed him for wanting to take the day off. I was telling Tristan the job, man. I was like, man, Ernesto wants to call in sick to stay home and work on his lap times, man. I can appreciate that. As a matter of fact, I would hope that he is working on his lap times. Look at Tinsley throwing down a 151 in a race. It was great. Yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Yeah. Likewise. May your rally races go sick. Hey, by the way, real quick before you take off, what's rally race for you? I want to say I've seen some footage. It's an ACC that has like a new rally game that came out. I was watching, there's this famous GT7 streamer, his name's Digit, somewhere out of Eastern Europe. I always forget which country exactly it's from. But he did a review on the latest one, and oh my gosh, and those graphics look insane, mud flying. It's one of those PC only. Anyways, yeah, hey, have fun. Thanks for stopping by, say hello, and hopefully we'll catch you next time. May your race night be well also. May, just life in general be well, and you already know we're going to look out for one another. All right, so speaking of racing, man, it has been a mainly drive on GT7 I got in. Oh, you're a VR driver? Hell yes. I said, so, hey, are you familiar with Tinsley, or rather Tinsley up ahead, the homie currently in the PT spot? He streams on Twitch. If you're not familiar, look him up, man. Dude is so sick with it, man. Like, I've seen a lot of VR drivers, and frankly, more often than not, I'm going to kind of be a little bit wary of the VR drivers because I understand how difficult it is for them to frankly see. So, yeah, shout out to you cats who are doing the cockpit view, man, VR. I really want to get into it. It's something I've been considering investing in, and I just had a few financial obligations that kind of put the brakes on that dream for the time being. I'm shooting for sometime around autumn time, but yeah, shout out to you. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Be well. All right, so finally, the bleeding is about to stop on this race. But it's been a fantastic week, man. So I'm not complaining, and frankly, I'm on an account that it doesn't really. I try not to care about DR period. I'm gonna say, man, this Steve McNaughty, streamer out of St. McNaughty's out of like Kansas City, somewhere in the Midwest, maybe St. Louis. If you're familiar, he's a cat who does McNaughty Racing League. Fantastic racing league. I did that for the first time this past springtime. I think he has another second event, which will be going down in early autumn, maybe mid-autumn. A lot of leagues out there. This particular one, one of the good homie Sheldologist streamer out of Canada had mentioned to me, suggested I look into it, and it's one of those things. There was like a $10 buy-in. You got to qualify, and the level of racing was just next level. Now I'm a little bit on the fence about myself if I want to invest. It's a real investment time-wise, and I'm not going to lie. There was a specific aspect of it and incident reporting that, I don't know, just it's kind of, I don't know, man. I'm just kind of like, if something happens unforced, a mistake happens, I'm not gonna like, especially if it's a homie, I'm not gonna like hold it against anybody, man. But typically some other people feel different, and yeah, I don't, yeah. Anyways, whatever, man. That, again, not to take away from the experience in general, it was fantastic. Shout out to Jack Kelly. Not shout out to me on that race because I sucked. But yeah, still had a blast, so man. Anyways, yeah, but well, I always get off on these fucking tangents, man. Nani put out this video and was like, and he was like, yeah, he's like, why DR like truly doesn't matter, and he's like, if you're an A-rated driver and you're consistently racing an A rating, even if you get like knocked back, it's not the end of the world. And he was right, like if I'm truly an A-rated driver, then I'm gonna, even if I have a few scrappy, even there goes Scrappy the good homie, even if I have a few bad races, it's not the end of the world. I know I can build it back up. So I don't really go into races now. I got a few accounts. I got 15 total. I'm a psychopath with accounts. But oh, you literally hit me. Jacko and Tinsley are beefing right there. Those are both the homies. I ain't mad at them. Um, oh shit. Now this homie's beefing with Tinsley too. I don't know. I don't know. Look at Tinsley's fucking race handler. Get back, gang. Uh, But it's true, man. Like, if I'm going to a race and I'm worried about DR or I'm worried about my points or my reputation, then I've already lost, right? If I'm going in a race free and I'm looking first and foremost um, to help my competitors around me, right? I want to push them forward. I want to help the guys behind me work with me, right, to push ourselves forward. Yeah, right, exactly. And I get it, man. My ego, it's taken me a while to get to that place of not caring. And again, it also goes back to sometimes I'll hell a care and I'm like, why am I tripping? And my lines will get completely thrown off. And I have to ask myself, okay, I got to halt right now. Am I hungry? Am I angry? Am I lonely? And I'm tired, right? It's usually when I'm hungry and tired that I'm going to start tripping out in races, man. Like I try to be cool even if I get hit by another car, man. But dude, like sometimes I'll lose my cool, man, and deal with someone like that I don't like, and I'll just fuck you. I don't care if I lose all my fucking SR. I'm putting you in the fucking wall. You know what I'm saying? But again, it goes back to DR really doesn't matter, right? Maybe I could. McKnight talked about this in the video. He's like, maybe you're hella good in a Group 4 car, but maybe you suck in a Group 3. A la like I am, man. I'm definitely not strong in Group 3. I'm getting a lot better. Just within the past 4 months, I finally switched over from having to use minimum TCS 2 to now I'm at 0, and I learned that at McNaughty Racing League. So shout out to that racing league. Again, that's another real positive about that. Big positive. Nothing but love for. That's what I'm talking about. That's a jam. Yeah. Oh, okay. So you're the opposite, right? Um, I've been really, and where else has been really helpful for myself is working in or not working, but rather racing in lobbies. Um, again, where there's not that added pressure of cats who are sweating their DR, or maybe I'm sweating my DR or whatever, right? So I mean, there's just a lot of ways to to find, just like in life, right? Like there's so many parallels to racing and life, right? Like it's a matter of like it's not a sprint. Well, I mean, this is like a sprint race, right? But it truly is a marathon. Like if I want to continue to improve my skills and not only have a better race for myself, right? But help those around me have a better race experience too, right? Like I want to know how all these guys. I mean, I get it; it's like virtual, but I mean, you really get caught up in it. It's very fucking realistic. I'll be sitting there, I'm like, I feel like I'm driving a fucking car. So, anyways, hey, I'm gonna go on yapping about and about forever. As always, I'm gonna end my stream on fuck the war pigs. Stop shooting people. Stop bombing people. We can absolutely do better. Um, again, we want to help each other out, and we again, whether it be on course, whether it be at the skateboard park, whether it be out and about in public, uh, talking with people, engaging with people, right, looking out, and being of service when we can, right. So yeah, fuck the war pigs, right? Is it ever going to end? Of course not. There's always going to be that small sliver of insanity within humanity. See these fuckers and the pedophile uh, who's ultimately they're following orders, spewing from his fucking orange mouth, and the other cabal of fucking racist lunatics within that fucking regime currently occupying this nation's capital, Oval Office. Yeah, fuck those guys, man. It's not, and that goes for cats all around the world, man. Like it just makes no sense, right? It will never will, and it never has, right? And what's the story of war, right? It's a story of fucking rich asshole over here and another rich asshole over here beefing, wanting each other's shit. So they turn around to the people behind them. They're like, "Hey, see that guy over there? He's trying to take your shit. So go fight him, right?" And then these guys fucking scurry away while the poor fucking bow out and beat the shit out of each other, right? It's insanity, right? And it's the same fucking story every fucking time. Fuck those motherfuckers. Hey, much love for all you and yours. I'll soak for you and yours. Or a new day. Go get it. Keep your head in the clouds, your feet on the ground, one foot in front of the next. One able to be of service to another. Again, there truly lies reward in this ever so brief miracle we call life. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Spread democracy. Thanks for stopping by. Say hello again. Ken Kota, Helios Santos, everyone out there has been racing tonight. They've checked this out. Be well. I will see y'all next time. I'm out. Peace.